Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Faceless Tajist, and welcome to World in Conflict: Soviet Assault. Basically, this will be the first level, which I believe is the invasion, the starting conflict from the Soviet assault. That is from the Soviet side. Basically, the negotiations have broken down, and it is World War III.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly,
Okay, let's see if this is better. This should be a lot better. I'm trying out some new methods for recording, that is microphone positions.
Will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver.
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack.
Atakuju!
Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan is basically the Vietnam of the Soviet Union. So that is a bit skewered up, but the artwork is still amazing even after all of these years. And this is one of the more entertaining games that I've ever played. It really draws you in, you have artillery. I wish there were more games like this, but this was made by Ubisoft, so it's a one-hit wonder. So this is basically a guy from the KGB. And KGB guys are as tough as nails. A massive entertainment game. Okay, we're just watching the cutscene and we'll be doing the first level like I already said. I'll be covering it level-wise. About those old school cars and those tanks. Watch the road.
Mind the road, comrade.
He has the most American sounding accent out of any KGB agent.
Volodya. Soon.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided.
Obviously so.
Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
Soon.
Can't be any more cryptic than that. Okay, let's actually get into it. Okay. In any case, I'm just gonna have to lower the volume a little bit more, and that should be it.
We are ready to enter the camp.
Okay.
We'll start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing
In any
the guard
case, let
tower.
us head out.
Just keep quiet, Lieutenant.
Okay, basically this is the first mission. We're supposed to infiltrate this camp, blow up a couple of air bases with the Spetsnaz.
Neutralizing target.
So let's go ahead and get rid of them. This is one of the easiest missions, so we're just going to switch over to square formation because that is the formation I mostly use.
Move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AA emplacement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
I would move much more swiftly if you would just to let me.
Enemy
Hold.
scout helicopter spotted. We're staying out of sight.
Okay.
Air
No,
is
no.
clear.
There we go. The scout helicopters are a bit tricky to deal with. So we're just going to ignore them for the time being. Hopefully that will give...
Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Well
move
done,
on.
Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
Guard tower clear.
Excellent, we cleared the guard tower. Now we're supposed to go ahead and get rid of the rest of these guys.
Guard neutralized.
Excellent, we have 2 more guards we need to take care of. We also need to keep a general eye out for
Enemy
other
killed.
enemies that could compromise this mission, but it's kind of hard to really fail this mission, in all honesty. Okay, go ahead, plant the second explosives.
Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition.
Okay, perfect. 4 seconds, then we're going to exfiltrate to the forest here.
All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Okay,
Sokol
good.
1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been set. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched.
Excellent, let's go.
Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
There we
Mission
go.
accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly
By
done,
the way,
Lieutenant.
Zvezda means
Those men will
star.
disperse and find their way back to us in
At least
the
it should
coming
be,
days.
because
Now,
Russian
you
and
must
Serbian
prepare for
language
the
are
upcoming
pretty
assault.
similar.
Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1 out.
Okay, excellent. Brandenburg Torque is Berlin 1 hour later. Ah, no, this is the patriotic guy. Now he's a real pain in the ass later on.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training? Boring. Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed.
Boring but
Tavares, yeah.
necessary.
It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicles! We go to war!
Yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic changing between the Soviet Union and the Americans,
Romanov.
as you will see
Explosives
through the
will
later
detonate in
episodes,
3,
but for now,
1, march.
kaboom! There we go.
Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy.
Yep, that is correct. Only a couple of minutes left. And we'll be getting into the
Lieutenant
nitty-gritty
Romanov,
details.
I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
Okay. So basically, we're just going to lay fire up on them. Almost immediately, we will get a bunch of tanks. I think
Sokol
these
1,
ones will be
Red
our
Dawn.
tanks.
I say again, Red Dawn. Make me proud.
There we go. That will get a bunch of kills, at least it should. The heavy artillery barrage is only effective once you layer 3 of
We
them.
have 3 main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command.
Okay, sounds quite reasonable. Okay, there we go. And the tanks will immediately begin to fire upon the enemy because they
Lieutenant
auto-attack,
Romanov,
which is
advance with your
really
tank
good.
platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter.
There we go. So we're still in square formation and we're just going to advance. Now we have heat
We
shells,
must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon.
which is really
Army
good
Command is planning a
for
parade along the
light
avenue in
infantry,
celebration of the victory.
not light infantry, but
Expect
light
us to win
tanks and
for it.
infantry in general. Okay, so let's actually push on and advance. There we go. Now focus all of the fire on the heavy tank last, because heavy tanks, as the name might suggest, are pretty beefy. There we go. Advance into phase line Volga. And over here we will
You're
actually
halfway
secure.
to the phase
There we
line,
go.
Lieutenant. Keep moving forward.
Nyum.
Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Okay, good.
Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием.
I'm also
You will get
getting launching a heavy artillery strike on them, which will prove quite useful, as you can see pretty soon. It's always good to just hammer them with artillery as much as you can, but also keep in mind that your artillery can indeed harm you. Okay, we are cleared to move. We'll also need some anti-aircraft. There we go.
Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure.
Okay, perfect.
Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Malashenko pushes forward.
Yeah, you got it. Now we're just going to advance this way.
We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
There
Don't
we go.
forget to call in fire support when needed.
We're just going to hammer them with artillery. Although that concentrated artillery might have proved better, but the heavy artillery barrage will soften them up a great deal. When I say a great deal, I mean by a lot. There we go. Now we're just going to advance. We're going to put 2 tanks on the right side and 2 tanks on the left side. That should prove more than adequate. And I don't remember, but perhaps we'll even need to fortify them. Yep.
Finally, now we must
So
set up defenses
fortifying
before they
goes
counterattack.
much quicker with infantry units, but it's not necessary. Tanks can fortify as well. Okay, perfect. Okay, let us actually... Yeah, I'm not going to waste my tactical points just yet. We need to fortify this line and perhaps even move on.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
We're just going to move to the right.
We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Nepper. Come in,
The
Nepper.
Dnieper. The Dnieper is a river, I believe.
We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will
You
need
got it.
anti-aircraft
Yes, I
support
will.
to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
That's what I'm doing. We're calling in 2 anti-aircrafts.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Yes, that is true. And my anti-aircraft guns will have just
You are ready,
arrived.
Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear
Okay,
the skies on the
let's
way
go.
there.
Now, the
You have
anti-aircraft
incoming
guns...
enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
There we go. And atakuju.
More enemy
There we go.
helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romanov.
I am aware of that. Okay, that should prove quite useful. There we go. Perfect. Go. We're basically supposed to advance really carefully and not actually get
Good thing you
our...
got there in time, Romanov.
Yeah.
The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and
Focus on
secure
the
that
anti-tank
bridge.
fortifications, because those anti-tank fortifications are a real pain in the ass. Okay, perfect. Go, 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 go. We'll basically be placing 2 tanks on each side, and we'll have our anti-aircraft units in
We
the
have the
middle.
bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
Yep. There we go. Atakuyu. Okay, let's actually get some concentrated artillery there. We shouldn't really be blowing up the bridge.
We need anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working.
My men are working. Well, the bridges themselves are quite tough, so I'm not really worried about that. As you can see, we're basically annihilating them.
Yes, Sokol 1. The Moltke Bridge is now under our control, and
There
the
we
northern
go.
flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romanov.
Now, basically, what you're gonna want to do is just push your anti-tank, anti-aircraft vehicles
Lieutenant, I
to
am
reinforce
reassigning you to Section B. They're forming
Mishelenko.
the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance.
Okay.
You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
I'm just gonna get
Romanov,
one
move with
another.
Section B toward the main avenue and link up with
I'm just gonna get
Captain
another
Malashenko.
heavy tank.
The Americans
I
are
guess I need to
preparing a
put them there.
counterattack.
Okay, maybe not.
Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades.
Okay, I'm just going to send them over there because I know he's going to need some anti-aircraft support.
Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
There we go.
Malashenko на связи. We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support.
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Of course I can. I will aid my comrade. There we go.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten. Malashenko out.
I'm just gonna leave them there for the time being. Let us actually go ahead and secure what needs to be secured.
Well done,
And let's
Romanov.
actually get a
The
heavy
advance is going well.
artillery barrage right
Now,
on
I
over
want
there.
you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed.
You got it.
Malashenko,
Okay,
report.
perfect.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Yes, that isn't really that good now, is it? My 5th heavy tank will actually need some time to link up, but let's actually go ahead and secure it, and we're just going to go like that. And let me just move my anti-aircraft units
Sokol
forward.
1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle.
You got it. My drop zone has expanded.
Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95s, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack. The first
Not a
enemy
problem.
echelon is here. Romanov, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
You got it.
Говорит Malashenko.
Just 3
We
heavy
will damage the
artillery
avenue, we call in
barrages.
fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this
There we
battle,
go, we're
Captain,
just going to
not
have
with preserving
specific
a parade ground
barrages.
for Army command.
Let's actually get
Proceed
another
with the
artillery
mission.
barrage, a concentrated artillery
Sokol
barrage.
1. Malashenko out.
There we go, that'll cause some heavy casualties.
The
Let's get the
Americans are
Daisy
throwing
bomb.
everything they have into this
Ah, that is a
attack.
fuel air
I
bomb,
count
but
on you
that's
to
the
deal
same
with them,
thing.
Lieutenant.
Говорит Malashenko.
Mm-hmm.
This is a glorious day for the motherland and for socialism.
Okay,
Soon,
let's actually get
West
3 more
Berlin
heavy
will be
artillery barrages right
liberated.
there. Okay, let's get 3 of these. Excellent. We're just going to have to wait a little bit.
Americans must be desperate to throw themselves at us like this.
Да, they're acting
Mhm.
like fools. And they will die like fools.
It's important just to keep the pressure up upon them. Soon enough we'll have another heavy artillery barrage. And of course we're doing 3 of them. Our heavy tanks will be able to basically throw off anything they have. And we'll be getting another fuel bomb pretty soon. Although fuel bombs aren't really that effective.
All units, hold in place. Tu-95 bombers are on their way
excellent.
to deal with all remaining enemies. I say again, hold in place. Do not move into the target area.
Trust me, we won't. So basically just keep barraging the ever-living hell out of that.
Dropping our payload. Stay clear.
Oof. We'll also be witnessing a heavy artillery barrage, another one. And this is why I love this game.
Strike successful. Return to base.
It's just so freaking beautiful.
Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. The Americans have been destroyed and the avenue is secure. I am immensely proud of you all, but I ask that you honor our comrades who perished here today. Without their sacrifice, this victory could not have been accomplished. Sokol 1, out.
Okay, I mean, that wasn't that bad. Yep, lots of casualties, but it is what it is.
It has begun.
It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end.
Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow?
But it's good that the men are in high spirits, if nothing else.
Ah, here's my nephew Kolya. He really distinguished himself today.
Товарищ полковник! Captain Maloshenko reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade.
He sounds like an American
This was
spy.
a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism. Will you be accompanying my uncle?
We have that honor. But you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
He takes after his mother.
You're more like him, and this war will be over in a week.
I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.
Yeah, a couple more Romanovs and this war would be over in a week. In any case, that's it. We did the secondary objective, which earned us another medal, and we got all 3 of the medals.